This is Fashion, Art and Media, and today with me is a guest who is so important, has a very exciting life, and I would like to welcome him to tell us everything about himself. Very exciting. Viewers, you're going to love this. So welcome, tell us your name and tell us all about what you do, if you can.
So my name is Alan Delaby. I am an actor and a director, sometimes producer, but I consider myself more like an actor and a director, you know.
Right.
So that's great. And I start to be an actor because before I was a performer on martial arts, you know, and
right.
Demonstration. So I did more than 500 show in Europe with martial arts on TV. I did a lot of appearance on television with my martial arts, you know.
Right.
And also I switched then after to acting.
Right. Now, tell us where you come from so that we can understand where you are in TV.
Yeah. So I am from France. So I'm in Paris. And but I work internationally, you know. So
right.
I move, I have already working in Canada, in United States, of course, in France and Belgium also, because Belgium is close to France. Mm-hmm. And so a lot of good moments.
Right. Now tell us about some of the TV programs that you acted by name, because we have people from all over the world. Some people might have watched your TV programs.
Yeah, so the early age, it was more, like I said before, when I introduced myself, it was a lot of demonstration of martial arts
right.
on television. And I did also the big budo gala in Paris Bercy in 2011. It was a very huge event. And then, I start to do casting and stuff, you know, because, you know, before I think I was ready to perform, but it's better. Sometimes people won't start acting early, and I did later, you know, so I start
right.
by to do more performance with my martial arts, and then right. I switched to acting. And I have started to play in France on a small television program, and
right.
also I got some small parts on movies, but it was not enough for me because I have so much things to give. So
right.
So that's why I said, why not to try my own things? Because you artists have don't expect too much because, you know, like Sylvester Stallone say, mm-hmm. you can go on audition, like you can do 10,000 audition and a lot of rejection. That doesn't mean you're not good, and it's just a question of time and moments. And so you have to create your own world. And now with internet and everything with every media like that, you can create your own life. I mean, your own vision. That's the good
right.
But that's what I did. So I started to do some short film, but I was lucky because my first short film I did officially was with the international actress Catriona McColl, who worked with the famous director Lucio Fulci. Lucio Fulci was a great director for zombie movies, you know, like George.
Right.
And so she accepted to play my mother on this short film. It was a dramatic short film, and the subject was very strong, you know. So so yeah, I did it, and I have a lot of good reaction, and so that's why right after I start another project, a feature film. It was a thriller. People were surprised because I said, "Oh, Alan, I'm surprised because you're an action guy." He said, "No, I'm an action. Okay, but I can prove I can do something else." Different. So I did a movie, a feature film called 8 Hours. So it was a thriller. And so it was in 2011. And so, yeah.
Was that in Canada or the US?
No, it was in France, in Belgium.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's my first directing feature. And I was very lucky because a couple of years after, I did a premiere in San Diego, California. So I was invited on KUSI News Television. That's a big channel in San Diego. So I was lucky because I did this premiere at the old-fashioned American-style theater, the Ken Cinema. It was a big dream for me because, you know, when I didn't expect that, but you know, when you believe and you push yourself very far, and you don't listen. Oh, you cannot do this. It's too far away and stuff. Don't listen. You have to go straight to your point. And I did.
Now tell us about, before we go to Antihero, I really want to hear so much about Antihero, and especially because I've watched it. When did you decide to move to the US to act?
I mean, it was, since I was young, I remember I always dreamed to go to the US. Okay, so why? Because when you watch the program, like a television show, a bunch of television show, because I remember I grew up with a lot of stuff like Incredible Hulk, like what else? You have also Starsky and Hutch. You have also what else? $6 Million Men, stuff like that. A lot of TV show, or you know. So, and when you're kids, you watch those programs and you dreamed, you know. And but for a small French guy like me, it was so far away to reach my goal and to reach the dream. And so, because here in my country, we do movies, but not on the same way like
America.
No. Because in Europe, they consider the cinema like the art. And in the US, it's typical entertainment. Right. So entertainment, you know what I mean? So, so yes. and then so that's why I was very sad, because how I can make it, how I can reach my goal. Right. It was a good question, you know. But my whole brother watched Bruce Lee, you know. Right. And so I was fascinated by the charisma. I was scared and on the same time fascinated. Yes. And when I saw on the poster, because he had a lot of posters, I remember that. And I was 7, 8 years old. And I asked a question, who's that? You know? Right. And he explained me and stuff. But I was still a little bit, you know, like a kid, you know, because you see, you know, like action, like the poster, right. You know, like, you know. So for 7 years old little kids, it's a very, you know, strange to see that, you know. Yes, that's true.
Very dramatic.
But my brother was also a wrestling champion, and my dad so pushed me to do the same. But I was not good on wrestling, so that's why I tried first by the karate, you know, and I was completely happy with that because I can express myself like kicking, punching. It was amazing. And then, I start to convince my dad, yeah, I would love to be an actor. I would love to be an artist. Right. And you know what? He never said no. Because he believed in me very deeply. It was the first person who never disappointed me about that.
Right. That's great. It's always nice for parents to support their children's dream.
You know what is weird sometimes, and you want to take another way, not the same way like your brother and sister. Sometimes they consider you like a crazy, like no, it's impossible, you cannot make it. Too many people wants to do the same things. You know, no. You have to say, okay, so, but. You have to try. And so you can say, oh, too many people wants to be a doctor, too many people wants to be a nurse, too many people wants to be, I don't know, a policeman, you know, police officer. No, you have to try it, you know?
Exactly.
Because if you don't follow your heart, you can be very disappointed one day.
That's true.
So, you know, falling on the ground is not a big deal. You know, to adapt yourself to the situation. And look right now with the COVID, we have to adapt and to create and reinvent yourself. You know, it's very
true. That's true.
And of course, when my dad passed away, I always
sorry about that.
Thank you. But you know, it's always every single day I think about him because he gave me this energy, this power, and he gave me and I can sometimes I can connect myself with him, you know. So
right.
I can connect myself. It's like my angel, you know. So, and I dedicate everything I do for him because he's my creator, you know. And,
yes, obviously.
Before God, of course.
So, absolutely.
So, because God created the humanity, but my dad created me, and so, so sorry. And the thing is important to have just sometimes one person who can believe in you.
That's right. You don't need the world. You just need one person, and that's you.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what is great on this story. And I remember the couple of months before he passed away, he said, "I believe in you, and you will make it one day."
Oh, wow. Great words. Great words.
Yeah, and he said, he described a lot of situation of my life, and I was shocked. No, it seems like it's happened. A lot of prediction happened. And so I was completely stuck, you know. Oh my God.
Right.
So, but that's good. That's good because that's make me stronger, you know. Yeah, because sometimes it's very difficult because when people come around, especially family, friend, friend, it is what it is, you know. You don't need your friend to believe in you, you know. You don't know, but your family, like brother, sister,
yes,
you know, mother, father, you know, cousin, it's important. It's family.
That's true. Absolutely.
So that's the inside. I mean, that's called the inside. The outside is different. The outside, it doesn't matter because you know the outside, what can happen to you. First, jealousy. and then negativity.
That's right.
So that's why you have to adapt yourself to the situation and be always prepared. I mean, about what can happen next, you know?
That's right.
So you have to stay strong. Sometimes it's very difficult because we are human and sensitive. Because the good question is, if you listen too much, the wrong person, take the negativity, you know?
That's true.
And you can say, okay, it's your right to don't believe in me, but don't break my dreams, you know?
Exactly. So from what I've heard, you've actually manifested your dream. So your dream has come true.
Yeah, my dream has come true because you have to make it. You have to push for. You have to don't listen. First, don't listen. Don't listen around you negativity. And two, you have to reinvent yourself. Don't copy. You need to have a model. Of course, model is very important, but don't copy. Don't try to be like this, like that. When you're a kid, it's normal. We have to. Yeah, you want to be like Bruce Lee, Van Damme, but when you grow up, you become an adult. Be yourself.
Be yourself, exactly.
Yeah, that's you can inspiration. Inspiration is very important. It's like example when you are a composer, you have to listen a lot of music. You can be inspired by Mozart. You know, you can be inspired by. A lot of great composer, but be your own vision.
Exactly.
And so that's why
amazing.
I never stopped to reinvent myself and to think about what improving. It's all the time the best word, improving. You have
Exactly. Wow. Such great words. You must be spiritual from what I hear, because what you're saying is very personal, very deep, very spiritual. So that's good. It's what we need now.
Yeah. So you have to first, you have to believe in you. I know it's hard sometimes because, you are not alone inside this huge world, and you have to, hey, everybody, somebody can hear me. Somebody can hear me. Sometimes you have to very push yourself.
Yes, push yourself to the best. That's great.
It's not easy because right now you can saw the truth on social network. Because sometimes people, there are certain type of people. First, the people who do networking on the good way on internet.
Yes.
Sometimes people added you just for connect to your contact. And third, people who just to look at you and criticize you.
That's true.
But what is funny? So sometimes you said, okay, you can see, more people wants to. If you have around you a lot of people who hate you, criticize you, that means you're strong.
Absolutely, that's true.
Because
that's true.
They join their forces. They join their forces for put you down. So that means because you're one person is stronger than 4-5 person.
That's true.
So that's why you can see, okay, so because I don't believe, I don't believe on. You can have example. You can have 2,000, 3,000 like on your page, but the most important thing is to be watched by the industry, because people show up like that. Oh, I'm popular. A lot of people love my stuff. Be careful, guys, because the most important thing is to have the highs from the industry. Because,
that's true.
Because how many people, I'm sorry to say that, but how many bullshit you can see on internet, And people are so popular with stupid, unprofessional videos, stupid things. No, because I think the mediocrity right now take the huge level because internet. But it's too complicated now to look like Tom Cruise, to look like, you know, huge people, because you have to try hard and to work so hard.
Right.
And if you want to do some ridiculous stuff, but you know, internet can make you famous, but not real famous. I mean, you're famous for internet, but for the reality, for the industry, especially for acting, you have to prove yourself. You have.
That's right.
It's like
That's right.
When you create music, when you create follower, it depends what type of follower. You know?
That's true.
So people need to understand, try your stuff, improving, and sometimes you have to adapt of the situation, because we live right now on the difficult situation.
Exactly.
And also, with internet, people now can criticize more very deeply, especially on comments and stuff. Oh, I hate your stuff. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, blah, blah, blah. It's hard, but...
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
if you listen, you will never, ever make it.
No. Because it's like, you know, when you listen to music, different taste, you know, and so when you listen to music, some people can say, like, I remember this guy, you say, oh, you still listen to Michael Jackson? I say, yes, I love Michael Jackson. Oh, it's old fashioned and stuff. No. Creativity is not old fashioned.
Exactly.
Creativity is forever. You have to understand. Because a lot of people right now copy Michael Jackson. They copy.
Yes, they do. Now, the exciting part, tell us about Anti-Hero Redemption.
Yeah. So, when I started this project, it was a couple of years ago, and I didn't expect first, because when I start this project with nothing, and I was very lucky because I believe on this project, and so it happened. So I start to read the script and to try to find investor. It was epic because you know, when your name is not big, so people don't want to invest on you. But you know, I always push on things on my life. So, and I do crowdfunding. I get some money. I take also my money, and so I and then I meet also a private investor, and he believe in me, and he put the big money inside, and I make it.
This is in San Diego.
Yeah, San Diego and Los Angeles. We shoot in San Diego in LA. So I was very lucky to do it in the US, and with a famous actor. I didn't expect that, but it's happened. So first I have Bob Wall from Bruce Lee movie. He was introduced by a guy who did an interview in Toronto, and he introduced myself to him, and it was magical. And I spent a time at this place. He invited me, and we talk about movies, martial art, and also I spent my birthday at this place. It was it was great. Yeah, and he accepted to play on my movie. It was a dream come true. And then right after, we got Eric Roberts. So it was what can I say, you know? So it was great, and I have a lot of beautiful people on my project. And Meosha also, she directed. I mean, she said, "Why you don't want to direct this first anti-hero?" Because I tell her I want just to be focused on my martial art and my acting. And and she said, "Oh, I never." She said, "I never direct an action." And I said, that's good point. So you have to try. And and we did it. We did it. And we did it with a vision of woman, you know, with a vision of a woman. So
yes.
So it's a girl's power.
Actually, that is great, because Maisha, also being African American, it's just amazing that way, because you don't see many Black women directing films. I don't think, not many. No, so that was great.
Yeah, I was very blessed, and also I was very happy. And yeah, I mean, I have a lot of diverse people on anti-hero, and
I've seen that.
And I put a very good parts. So like Christina, who play Melissa Jordan, she's great and stuff. We have the girl power, and also you can see that that's the girl who take the power.
Yes, the lead. Perfect. Really great. I love that film. I watched it twice, actually, because the first time I was watching, but the second time I was looking at everyone and, you know, trying to understand. So I see how your casting was great. So let's go back. You actually wrote, you wrote the film.
Yeah.
You yourself and nobody else.
Yeah, I mean, I was I wrote the Anti-Hero Redemption, and I was helped a little bit by my friend LH at the end for some correction, with some.
Yes.
But he helped me a little bit at the end, because my idea was very great, but some part he said, yeah, it's not about to be too much, but sometimes but we did it very well, and so I'm very happy, and so it's always good to see your vision alive, you know.
Exactly, especially being watched all over the world. That's a great achievement. Yeah. You've done it, Alan. You've done it, because if I can watch it in a village in Scotland, isn't that something great? You know, so yes. Yeah. Well done.
Thank you very much. And I appreciate you watched the whole movie. And,
twice.
But, you know, I have improved more. Believe me, the next you saw, the prequel, you will be surprised, because each movie I elevate, I improve. So correct everything. But you know what is great? Also, I was lucky to win a lot of awards with Anti-Hero Redemption. I didn't expect that. You know, when you do a project, and sometimes, you know, don't get me wrong, but I'm not, you know, I believe in me, but I never, I don't think, oh, I am the greatest. No, I'm not like that. Because no, don't think like that. You can be hurt. No, because you have to be you. You have to let people discover you. Let people, you know, choice. But, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes it's a lot of jealousy. Like I said, people, especially on the industry, you can say a lot of people say, hey, why this guy? Why this guy? No, because you push yourself so far away. And be yourself. Be yourself. That's it. Like Bruce Lee said, be water, my friend.
Right. Now, I'll tell you something about people being jealous. If you are not doing something great, no one bothers about you. So when you have people who are jealous for what you're doing, it means that you are doing something great, because people will feel, you know, a bit of jealous when there's something great happening. Yeah. Nobody cares about something small. So again, well done.
Thank you. But you have to think big, but not super big. You have to be, you know, you said, okay, I can make it that. I can be an actor. I can be a director. I can be an award-winning actor. But don't think, you know, to be honest with you, I'm not obsessed about the starification, you know.
Right.
I'm not obsessed about that. I'm obsessed about creating and developing, and also put my name, of course, and I want to entertain the public. That's my goal.
Great virtues.
So, and if people think too much about, oh, I am the star, no, forget about it. Because let's choose the audience. Sometimes they pick up the wrong person. Sometimes, you know, they love the wrong person and they hate the good person.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, you know, it's all about, you know, believe me, exposure. Mm-hmm. It's all about exposure. That's it.
Right. Now, we'll be speaking about your films later, but I just want to know, when you are acting, when you are in that role, do you sometimes sort of assume that person's role and think like them and act like them until the film is over? Or do you come back from acting and become Alan?
So when you stay a long time being character, mm-hmm. You have to adapt, of course, but when it's finished. So I became
right.
Alan. But when it's action, I became Frank Denard, you know, for anti-hero. But, you know, I don't act like Frank Denard. So I'm not Frank Denard. I am just me. And Frank Denard is a little bit stronger than me. He's more naive than me, because I'm not.
Right.
He's more naive than me, but he's stronger than me. But I mean, this guy he don't care about the death. He embrace it, you know. And me, I'm just, you know, I'm strong, but not strong like him. But this guy, I have nothing to lose, you know. And in fact, you create your character. Mm-hmm. It's easier to adapt yourself inside. But, you know, sometimes you have to, don't be too much, you know?
Right.
Be just on the same line, you know? Mm-hmm. Not overact, you know?
Right. Right. So I've actually had somebody say it, maybe not somebody say it, but I watched something on YouTube. One of the actors, I'm not going to name names, said that when they are acting, they almost feel as if they are possessed by a spirit or something else. It's almost like it's not them. It's like something out of this world acting. Do you feel like that yourself?
I mean, it depends on the role you act. If you act like you are example, if you play a devil person, probably you can feel something, because, you know, if that's the devil is part of negativity, so something bad, so you can feel something. Yeah, of course it can happen, but I think you have to take the control of yourself. Mm-hmm. And say when cut, it's finished. You have to, you know, it's like, you know, when you do sports, you have 1 minute, bing, bing, bang, boom, bam, bing, bang, mm-hmm. bang, you know, and then cut. You know, you can take the breath.
Right.
Take a breath, okay. Take a deep breath, relax, you know.
Understood. You didn't really use the words I wanted you to use. I wanted you to say that, yes, we get possessed by the person we are acting. But in a way, you've told me how you feel.
Yeah, of course. But, you know, to be honest with you, you have to be strong inside you. Don't let your character possess you, you know, like a mm-hmm. possession. You have just to say, okay, my name is Alan, my name is not Frank. So I put Frank on the Facebook because it's just for a promotion. Because
right.
It's promotion, but soon I will back on my real name. But it's just promotion and for fun. But you know, yeah. So each character I have, right. I am just myself. So Alan. So like you see when you read interview and everything, I don't say I'm Frank, I'm Alan. You know.
Right. Actually, I wasn't thinking about Facebook. That's a good one.
Yeah, but you know, so some people sometimes put their nickname, you know, like mm-hmm. You know what I mean. So
yes.
Sorry, you have to put yourself on the real world, you know, mm-hmm. not fantasy world, you know. But it's just for joking and stuff, so it's not, you know, don't take it seriously.
Right. So tell us, you have anti-hero, you have, what's the next one?
The next one, so that's the prequel of anti-hero for distribution reason. They changed the name by Borrowed Time. So
borrowed time.
Borrowed time, yes. So the borrowed time will be the prequel of Anatomy of an Anti-Hero Redemption. So that takes place 6 months before this one, the story. So when Franck just out of the prison, you know. So and that's why you will find out why Malandrin hate him a lot, why she want to. Because I take some mysterious part, and that's what I love. And but you will find out more with the prequel. And the sequel, because now the prequel will be released later this summer.
Right.
But the sequel, that's going to be the final act. No part 4, no part 5. So it's going to be the final act. And then you will, I don't want to spoil my film, but people will choose their ending.
Okay. Don't tell us too much, otherwise we might not watch. So after all the 3, do you have anything else planned?
No, we are an artist. So I have written a couple of years ago a script called Masked. It's a thriller. So I try to push this in front because it can be a very good film. At this time, I play a very devil guy. You know? Right. So that's a very different character. And so I start to written a story of love between guys from 2000, more than 2000, who back to the 80s. Okay, wow. So that's the Back to the Future story of love. Right. Not, you know, that's going to be, I cannot spoil, but this story will be very, very nice. And because I think about this story, it's been now for more than 6-7 years. Right. And I start to written, and because this story will be very, very beautiful. Okay. Yeah. Looking forward to that. Now, tell us about your T-shirt. Oh, my T-shirt, I love do promotion because, you know, I love promotion, borrowed time. So that's right. Like I said, it's the story still of Anatomy of an Anti-Hero. So that's it takes place 6 months before Redemption. And you will figure this out. You will find out why Valentine Malandrin wants the head of Franck. So you are saying that it's going to be like a flashback. Is that right? You will have some flashback, of course, because if you saw Anti-Hero, you saw the flashback on the balcony, on the party, you know, when the woman was shot, right? So you understand why he was accused of murder. Yes. And because the guy, in reality, it was not Frank, it was an accident. But the guy, the friend in the balcony said, "It's you, you kill her, I saw you." Right. Now, in the film, I don't know the names, I'm sorry, but one of the doctors says that they actually put something into Frank's brain. Yeah. So it was a guinea pigs, okay? Right. So you will understand the deal on the prequel, why you'll see the flashback when the doctor, you said you have to sign this paperwork and you will be free before, a little bit early. So, because he was a test subject, and so they take him because he was so different the other. So the reaction, right? So because they do a blood test and the medicine react very well on his body. So that's why he was, you know, chosen. It was a choice. Yeah. So he became 2.0. Yeah, exactly. 2.0. I mean, because secretly the government in the United States wants to take that like a super soldier, you know, like right. 2.0. Not invincible, but when they said that that's this formula inside him can make him stronger, and he can heal faster.
Right.
And also react very well on the certain type of atmosphere, like the degree, cold and warm. And if he's bite by a spider, venom spider or whatever, he will not react of that, because that's create like for the human to be like to adapt on whole situation in the nature.
Right. Going back to anti-hero. Why not hero? Why anti-hero or anti-hero?
Anti-hero because Frank is reject to be an hero. He's like just
right.
So he's not just what he wants is to be happy, because he lost a lot of things around him. So his fiancée left him because he was in jail, and then he have to start again all over, you know?
Yes,
so,
okay.
So that's people can, everybody's can be Frank Denard, you know? Because he's a guy who have a normal life, but something very, very sad happened to him.
To him, yes. That's true.
Then he have to adapt himself on this new world.
Yeah, but I think that Frank was wronged in that why make somebody be a test, you know?
You know, like you see now, what's happened now, we are a test subject for what's happened to the world. We test a new vaccine. Who knows? Hopefully it's going to be great. Hopefully it's going to be not wrong for us. We all expect to be saved, you know?
That's right.
So that's why. So I think anti-hero is just a mirror of the reality. Because we are also we're living a life very difficult sometimes, you know.
Right.
So the reality of lives can be you can lose your husband, you can lose your daughter, your son, you can lose your parents. So it's a real world. It's not fantasy world. So that's why anti-hero, it's about, you know, a story of a regular man who reject to be a superhero.
A hero, yes.
So that's anti-hero.
Right, understood. I can see the awards behind you. Congratulations.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm proud of that. So I dedicate this for the film, you know, because you know, I'm happy because they give me those awards. So okay, so I take it and I put it on I dedicate that for the film, and because like I said, it's good to have your stuff. Last time I replied to a guy. He asked me a question. He said, "Oh, I have a lot of posters of this and this." And this. I said, "Yeah, but when I was a teenager, I have a poster on my wall. But now, no, you have to be fan of yourself.
Exactly.
Be fan of yourself. I love a lot of artists. You know, when you say fan right now, that doesn't mean you have poster, you have stuff. Fan, yeah, of course you can buy the DVDs, of course, because you love this movie, you want to watch again, you know, because you know I'm a huge fan of physical release, you know, hard copy, DVDs and Blu-ray, because when you watch on streaming, it's like a frustration. You watch the film and then what? You love to have to put this on your videotheque, you know what I mean? So.
Yes.
Because I remember when I was young to have spent a great time on video club, you know, like when you rental video, you know.
Yes. That was a thing of the past, but it was great.
It was magical. I remember I buy some soda, chocolate, and I tried to grab the movie, you know.
Yes.
It was wonderful.
Yes. I remember that very well. Just check all the movies you want and then bring them back. And It was amazing. It was a library of some sort.
Oh yeah, and I think it's sad because we can socialize in talking about movies. I remember those guys said, "Oh, did you see this movie?" No. I take it. You will spend a great time.
Mm-hmm.
And we talk now. What is the point? You saw the comments. Oh, this movie is a shit. No. No, let's discover why a lot of B movies make successful. To be successful, because can you imagine if right now, back in the day, you have the same stuff with comment on movie like that. Believe me, a lot of movie will be rejected.
That's true. Well, sometimes being criticized is not a bad thing. In my humble opinion, I think sometimes if people say something, is their own way of thinking. And then there are so many trolls around. So it doesn't really have to matter what people think or don't think. But it can be a good thing as well because it makes you want to work harder and improve yourself. Yeah. This is what I think.
No, of course. But my dad says, I remember, he says to me, you can give, when I was young, he said, you can give your chocolate, your cake to people. They will say, oh, thank you. But that doesn't mean they will love you.
That's true.
Because sometimes you can give to people and they criticize you.
That's true.
No, that's the reality. That's why people who really support you, really love you, you will see. You will see. It's like when you create something, it's very simple. You share. What cost a like on internet? Subscribe. What it cost? Nothing.
This is it. People are scared to like your
if you beg
your
people
things or subscribe because they think you might become successful. It's just human nature.
Yeah, but I know human nature, but successful. If you became famous, super famous, help the humanity to be better.
That's true.
That's my goal. That's my goal, to give something beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And to help people to be the 2.0 of themselves.
Right.
Version of,
Mm-hmm.
We can't change the past.
No.
Okay. But we can improve to have a lot of evolution of ourselves.
That's true.
So that's a good point, to improving and to be the better than before.
That's right.
Because we cannot remove what happened before, but we can adapt and be better.
Exactly.
That's why it's important. And so nowadays, the young generation needs to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Needs to learn from us. Because
that's true.
They got a lot of beautiful things in their hands, with technology, but it's very dangerous because they don't, they want to succeed easier.
Mm-hmm. That's how the world is now.
Yeah, but
it's not the best, but
no, it's not the best because when you if you got something too easier, that's you cannot. It's like a good meal.
Mm-hmm.
Like a good meal. You love. If you compare a fast food and a good meal, that's different. Sometimes you say, "Oh yeah, the burger tastes really well," because you're starving. Because you're starving, you have to eat. So that's why you say, "Oh my gosh," because you satisfy your desire and you have to eat. But if you go to the good restaurant, oh my gosh, I love this vegetable. Oh, the pasta is so taste very well. So that's a good meal. So people want everything so fast. It's like right now people want to, I don't know, it's sad. It's always good to wait.
Well, speaking of food, people like the fast food because it's tasty apparently. So back to what you said, nowadays people do things quickly and they want to succeed quickly and all that. Maybe it's not bad, it's just the way the world has changed.
Yeah, but the real star had a background. Because
right.
if tomorrow you take a person in the street, you're famous today. What is your story? No, I'm famous. No, your story is important.
Exactly.
Where you came from, how you started, what is your first, you cannot cheat with that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the reality. And so that's why I'm laugh sometimes when I said too quick, too easy. No, that's not. Because you have to adapt, of course, the new generation. But you have to create your own story.
That's true. But think about Instagram, for instance. People have become millionaires just sharing their photos. What's bad about that? They have become famous. They have shared their photos. They have followers. They have become influencers.
Listen, I don't want to be rude, but if you're a beautiful woman, you show your boobs, you show your butt. Easier.
Right.
Look on TikTok. TikTok, you have a lot of women, they're checking ass, they do You cannot compare because, men are so primitive, like primitive. So I hate that because I said, I'm sad because I have a daughter. And I said, no, I hope my daughter will not do that because otherwise I will kick his ass. So no, because we have to adapt, of course, but for now, people expose their body and no, it's not creativity. So it's a bad instinct. So that's create a problem with a man and stuff. So that's very dangerous. And now people can be famous with stupid things. So for me, it's not creativity, it's stupidity. So right now you can be famous with stupidity and people go, oh, I have written this book. Who cares? No, again, you post a video of beautiful things like just simple things. People don't care. You post, this world became too much sex and violence. Too much sex and violence. Okay, we have to adapt of the new world, but no, that's not good for the kids, because when you talk about now with teenager, I'm shocked, completely shocked. Because when I was teenager, I don't act like that.
Yeah. There is an era, the Sodom and Gomorrah era. People did a lot of things that, I don't mean to preach. And that's not the only one. There have been eras where people did things.
Yeah.
Towards the end of their era, they did so many things until I call him God, but you can call him whatever you like. Sometimes feels it's enough is enough. Let's end this civilization and start something better. Maybe that's what's happening.
Yeah, but I think the responsibility also is to the parents,
Sometimes parents don't know what's happening.
Sometimes
parents don't really have no idea because your child is in the bedroom doing homework. You're not going to know that they have posted on TikTok.
Yeah, true, yes. But you know, I think when I see that, I said, "Oh my gosh!" I said,
"Yeah." Some parents actually also encourage their children to do that, because if your child is going to bring maybe £30,000 a month, and you've been earning maybe 2,000 from
because
Instagram.
I think right now on this world, when you see that, that's like. It's like, you know, in a couple of years, I talked with last time with my best friend, also the producer of Anti-Hero, and we talk about that, and he said, "Oh yeah, this world start to be crazy, and soon on TV we will saw a porn movie."
So, it started actually.
Yeah, but you know, that's like normal, you know, like because I remember when it was taboo, you know, because I remember when I was young, my dad, when I became a little bit older, he explained me some stuff, but it was very slowly. But right now it's too straight to the point, and that's makes me scared. That makes me scared.
Right. Well, I hope that people can change. There's not really much one can do. It's just if people want to change all over the world, but maybe we should,
Yeah, hopefully.
Hope for the best.
Hope for the best. So, but we have to just keep doing what we love the most. And also, you know, because this world change.
That's true. Going back to the film or films.
Yeah.
Which countries have you been acting, or which countries are you going to act in?
I have act in France, Belgium.
Sorry, just 1 minute. I meant for the Anti-Hero, the 3 films.
Yeah.
Where are your setting? Where are you going to act these films? What should we expect? Is there nice places like maybe Asia?
Oh, you know, I did internationally, so you can for the Anti-Hero Redemption, you can see 80% it's done in US.
Right.
20% was done in Europe, just 20%. You can see when Richard, who play Mike, is run away from 2 agents, so it's in Belgium, it's Brussels.
Right.
But the whole film is in US, Los Angeles, and San Diego.
Right. What about the next one?
The next one is Amsterdam, Netherlands, and Brussels. And the part 3, we have Brussels, Los Angeles, and Bangkok.
Wow. Why Bangkok?
Because one of the actor, Ron Smorenburg, inside is from Bangkok, and I want this shot to this location because the sun, the temple of Asian style, and I want something close to the martial arts.
Yes, very beautiful. Asia as a whole is a beautiful continent. The weather is great. And their religion
in Africa too, because I wish I can shoot in Africa too, because I would love to shoot someplace in Africa also. And I have some synopsis I have typed beside.
Right.
We can shoot and also take some talent from Africa, you know.
Right. Okay. But Asia is such a great, especially Bangkok is a great place. To be, you know,
yeah, because Ron Smorenburg is a great talent, and it will be the action director, not the director, because I will direct the film, but it will be the action director for all fight scene, you know. And I'm very lucky because for the US part, it's gonna be David Worth, the director of Kickboxer, you know, the original Kickboxer Van Damme movie.
Wow.
So it's a big honor. It's such a big honor for me. And it gives me this opportunity. Yeah, it's a dream come true. It's a dream come true. Yeah. But I told you the part 3, it takes more time to finish because to the COVID. I have to adapt my schedule because to the COVID.
Right.
But it's going to be the final explosion.
Yeah, we can't ask. We don't want to spoil your film. So
no, I don't spoil. You know what I can say. No worries.
Is Franklin not going to? Never mind. I'm not going to ask that.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Is he going to die?
You know, I cannot spoil, but like I said, people will be surprised. Right. They will choose their end.
Yeah, okay. Now, another question. Why does Frank bleed from the eyes?
Yeah, so I mean, it's a side effect of the...
Oh.
So that's what the side effect. So I remember when I did Anti-Hero Redemption, when I finished, so because the ending was not like that. But the director said, oh, you have to find a very...
dramatic ending.
Powerful ending.
That was dramatic.
Yeah. And also when everything's on slow motion, so you can say, oh, he died. He died. Because you can see he don't take his medicine. So the side effect.
Right,
so I mean, I want something like, oh my gosh. I remember the first time when we edit this sequence with the music, Milsha crying. She said, oh my gosh. I said, because when even now when I look, because I know my state of mind when I watch I produce this film, and when I take off the mask and I said, that's finished. I'm done. You can see it's done. You can see on his eyes and flashback and stuff. And when he dying, actually, I didn't expect to do a prequel and a sequel.
Right.
So it was finished.
Don't tell us too much.
No, I don't tell too much because people know now we have prequel, we have sequel. So that's
yes.
But when but that strong emotion, and also when you listen the music, the falling apart, he's falling apart. I mean, he's falling apart. His world falling apart is, when he said, when you listen the song, so don't you worry, I'll be right here tonight next to you, So he expect somebody who could take his hand for his best friend Mike, and
right.
Also he was loved Anna. He loved Anna, but Anna, dying. Right. Also at the end, when I written the script, I said I want something between Melissa and Frank. At the first place, Melissa was just business. Yes, Frank is a subject, but she was impressed by him. The faculty of...
Are you telling us the film to come?
No, but you will see. You will see. So you'll see a lot of surprise. But right. You'll see that you understand a lot of points, but you understand already. But we have a very new character on the part 3 also.
Oh wow! Okay.
So you have a new.
Anyone famous? Or you don't want to tell us?
No. We have a Luis Mandelor, Costas Mandelor.
Wow.
You have also the bad guy from the prequel who come back.
Right. Okay.
So you have some surprise.
Amazing! I can't wait to watch those. Please let us know the dates when they come out. The prequel, I don't have yet a release, but it's going to be soon because the distributor is still pitching. Right.
Still pitching. But for the sequel, I think it's going to be for 2022.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
But you will have the prequel, so you...
Waiting for that.
No, no.
Amazing.
I think you will love it. You will love it, and
Right.
you will have a good moment. And if you listen the music, you listen on the score.
Mm-hmm.
We have an amazing composer.
Right. Okay, that's what I was going to ask next, actually. Who made your music for all the three films? Is it the same person or is it different composers?
The first one, it was another composer.
Right.
And we have some licensing music, you know.
Of course.
So, like the music, the music at the end was by Time Cop 1983, Falling
Right.
Apart. You can find it on because that's separate music.
Mm-hmm.
But for the prequel, we have the composer, full composer who did the music.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I was fan of his music. He's electronic dance music composer.
Right, right.
His name is Laurent Véronèse Airwave. I was a huge fan of his music because you have working with such great artists like Armin van Buuren, Tiesto, you know, and you have working with a lot of famous DJ, you know.
Right.
And he's amazing composer. And
sounds good.
It's a dream come true to having him on board because I remember by his music.
Right, right. So I can just tell you one thing: you are going far. From what I've heard today, I know that you're doing great, but you're going to do even better.
Yeah, I hope so.
You will, definitely. And I'm sure the viewers also are wishing you to do the best. And if you've not watched Anti-Hero, please go and watch that. You will love it so much.
Yeah, if you are able to watch it on UK, Amazon UK, or Amazon North America, you can watch it.
Right.
You can rate us, like put 5 stars if you love it. Whatever.
Oh yes, on Amazon.
Yeah, on Amazon, and it's very important. And also, if people want the physical release, we have the DVDs. You know.
Oh wow! Okay.
So the DVDs and the DVDs, yeah. And so I will send you soon the link for, and we have also the Blu-ray.
Right. Wow.
So the Blu-ray. So of course the Blu-ray is better quality. So
yes,
it's a full HD. It's a full HD. But
right.
you know, it's great for me. For me, believe me, it's a dreams come true when you have you know. I have already 8 hours on DVDs in my first movie directing. And this one, it's very magical because you know, when I share this with these two amazing artists, Christina and Eric. So no, I mean, again, you have to adapt. You have to be proud, but you have to be also. You said, okay, I did that, but I can do the next and the next.
Right.
Don't, you know, you have to improve all the time. Because indie film, it's indie film. Like last time, some guy said, the indie film is not blockbuster movie. Blockbuster, that doesn't mean your film is not good. That doesn't mean your film is not good, because I think we won awards, we have good reaction, and I think you watch it. It's such a quality movie.
I mean, yes, it is.
So you can see you have good acting, and you have also famous people inside, and and we have also a great actor, Merrick McCarthy. Merrick McCarthy is African American also. He played the Dr. Brown.
Right.
This guy is an outstanding actor.
Right.
This guy is like, for me, Denzel Washington.
Right.
For me, it will be the next Denzel.
Right.
Because this guy, he has a charisma. He's a very nice person. You know what is important for an artist? To be loyal and humble and also nice.
That's
you have to give the love to your audience, you know?
Yes.
Don't reject people. So yeah, I know sometimes you have crazy people. Yeah, but it is what it is. But adapt yourself to the situation, but always be nice. You know.
Yes.
Because
absolutely.
Be a good model. Be a good model.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Perfect.
That's why I love also dress good. Always dress good.
Yes.
I love fashion.
Dressing good is very important. Always.
I was a huge fan of Thierry Mugler, you know, Mugler.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I remember a long time ago it was expensive. This, and I love also, he's passed away, Karl Lagerfeld.
Mm-hmm.
Karl Lagerfeld. I love also Calvin Klein.
Mm-hmm.
But I you know, I'm a huge fan of clothes, you know.
That's good. That's good. Fashion is universal. It's appreciated everywhere.
Oh yeah, I love that. You know, I love to do. I love to go on store and choice, pick up some nice shirt, jacket. I am a huge fan of leather jacket also.
Right. Okay. Great. Leather is always on fashion, so that's a good thing.
And it's very good because I'm always watch. I was featured on Gmaro magazine. It's a fashion magazine. I was very happy, honored to be on the cover like that. So it was the same.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Speaking of Ghana, today is the launch day.
Yeah, you mean the magazine?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yes, of course. And it's an honor for me to have met Bench, you know, and that's such a very nice guy. And I love they're passionate. They're very professional. You know, that's what I love, and they're very smart.
I know that. I met the guys in New York 9 years ago, and we've been friends since then. It's amazing because they always have something new. They're very professional. They are amazing. So being in their magazine, their first edition on the cover is actually great, not only for them, but not only for, you know, it's for the whole world.
Yeah, it's an honor for me, like I said to Bench and his partner, and so it was great. And John and no, such a great guy. And I tell them, I said, hopefully I will meet you in person, and so it's gonna be great. And so I will not forget. You know, for myself, I will not forget the people who helped me. You know.
Right.
Give me opportunity. I really enjoy to talking to you on your show. It's an honor for me to do for me, nothing is small. Nothing is small. Everything is big. Mm-hmm. If you think something is small, no, everything is big. Because people give you the opportunity. People listen to you. Look at your stuff. It's great. So nothing is small. I remember this TV station in France. They said, oh, yeah, but you were in the US big channel and stuff. I said, no, nothing is small. Everything is big.
That's the way to think about everything. Just put yourself down there and wait to be raised by everyone.
Yeah, of course. Mm-hmm. And we have to push passion. You have to help each other. You know, it's a small communities. We have to stay around people who love you, who support you, who believe in you. And you know, because there are a lot of takers, you know, a lot of takers.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
Also, you can have bad experience with people like, we don't mention any name, of course, but you know what's happened, you know, last time with this guy.
Yes.
Superstar and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's my choice also, like you, to pick up what you want in your show. It's
exactly.
Don't be offended, but if you don't want to do it with certain of people, it's your choice. It's not
exactly.
about nothing special, personal. It's about your what you want to add on your content. You know?
Yeah, but some people have mental issues. You really don't know until you deal with them. Then
yeah, but it's dangerous because it's very dangerous because that put dirty stuff on you. And it's not good because back in the days, it's just talking. But right now with internet, if people tag you or attach you to a wrong stuff, I remember this guy I know in Canada. He has such a very wrong experience with some guys. Also, he was a stunt guys too. People talk shit. He said, no, it's not good stunts. And when you are too much people, they try to attack you. But okay, you can prove they are wrong, but that can affect you.
Exactly. It does. So what we have to do is just to try and avoid people like that.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Now, another best part. Please tell us how we can watch these films. Tell us how we can find you on social media.
Okay. So now you can, if you want to buy Anatomy of an Anti-Hero, it's available. You can Google Anatomy of an Anti-Hero DVDs and Blu-ray. You will find it easier. You can also watch on Amazon Prime. You can rent or buy it. It's up to you. And then you can find me on Facebook. You can find me on YouTube and Instagram also.
Okay. So what names do you use on these places so that
you can find me on I have on Facebook I have Alain Delaby, the Jet Boxing. So it's my artist page. You have YouTube with my name, Alain Delaby. I have actually three YouTube, but one is the official one.
So which is the official one? Which is the official
one? It's the one you have the banner with my face in the laurel of festival. Yes. And the anti-hero one, you can saw the poster on the banner. So
right. Okay.
Yeah. So on Instagram you type it Alain Delaby, but I have to accept people because I filter. I love now filter because you have a lot of fake account. You have also weird stuff, and I filter.
Okay, so our viewers won't naturally come to you and say, "Hey, I want to." Okay.
No, on my artist page, yes, they can. But Instagram, I do this because sometimes
it's private.
Yeah, a little bit. In between, I mean. Okay. Instagram is in between,
Right. And on YouTube,
yeah,
they can just subscribe and
like, share, and also comment.
Good. So viewers, you've had that. You can go and watch all the films and the ones coming.
You have a lot of interview. You have a lot of teaser, trailer. Demo reel, you have a lot of material you can watch. It's good. Yeah. So they can
Sounds
find
good.
a lot of and for the film they can buy it on Amazon for rental or and also the hard copy is now available.
Right. So does that mean that even in Asia and Africa, people can still buy because our viewers are from all over the world?
Yeah, I mean, on Amazon, you can buy, Amazon, if you are, because we have, because, something wrong happened last month when they start to release the film, they put the wrong version. So I have to contact the studio. And so right now, so that now it's good. So we have fixed it, but it was a very nightmare. So
right.
When people will, example, you have watched the film on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
You say, I want to buy the hard copy. You buy the hard copy, you put this on your player. We say, what the hell is that? you will see it's like the movie, but not the real movie.
Right.
So you will say, oh, where is Eric Roberts? What's happened to him? He was cut on the
So that's what happened. Okay.
So, you know, and also the beginning is almost the same and not the same.
Right.
So, you know, it's not the good edit. It's not the good edit.
Right. So you had to change it.
Yeah. So now the studio in US, they put the right one.
Right. Great. Okay. Now, please tell us any last words that you have for our viewers. I'm sure there's somebody wanting to be like you.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I don't smoke. I don't drink alcohol. I don't take drugs. I do sport. And I eat healthy. Sometimes I love also eat some stuff, but I be careful. I trained 4 days a week. So I train 4 days a week. And yeah, I try to have my life healthy.
Right. Sounds good. So if they want to go into kickboxing, that's the sort of way they should be.
Do sport. Guys, you have to do sport. Do it. Whatever sport it is. It can be boxing, soccer, it can be tennis, it can be, you know, golf, it can be whatever it is. You have to do sport, or fitness or bodybuilding.
Right. What about acting? Yeah. If someone wants to become an actor or a producer, director.
I mean, they can take a class, acting class. Also, that's good. To test yourself is good. And then believe in you and always don't take the rejection when you go on casting. That's hurt you, but you say, oh, next time. Yeah, I mean, it can be 10,000 times next time, but believe me, more you wait, more you can grab the big deal.
Right. So in other words, what you are saying that it's good to wait, just don't take anything.
I mean, you have to wait, but you have to always work. Don't stop to work.
Right.
Don't stop to try.
Right. Sounds good. So viewers, there you are. You've been told everything you need to know. I'm sure you're going to have so many questions. So just comment, like, subscribe to my channel and also to his channel. Also like the OTN TV network. That will be great. Thank you so much. It's an honor having you here today.
Thank you so much. And I spent a great time talking to you. It was very, very wonderful. And yeah, we have to stay healthy, the most important things, and to stay nice and stay like Bruce Lee said, be water. Be like a water.
Right. Keep flowing.
Yeah.
So can we have you again here after your next film is out so that you can tell us a bit about it?
Of course.
Perfect. Sounds good. Viewers, we have him again. So
yeah, for the next, it's going to be released later this summer. So you can, you will have a lot of questions with
Definitely. I can't wait to watch it. You know, I want to know what's going to happen to Frank Denard.
Yeah. It's a lot of adventure.
Definitely. So it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for accepting to do this interview. I've really had fun talking to you.
Same here.
Thank you.
Enjoy your day. And so I'm excited for the magazine launching, of course.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited.
So thank you so much. And guys, don't stop to dream. Keep doing what you have to do. And don't listen people who, no. Listen to your heart.
Absolutely. So thank you so much. Bye just now. It's been amazing, wonderful. And see you at the launch of Gun Up magazine.
Perfect.
Bye-bye.
Bye.